Welcome back with the hourly reset internet. Yeah, sorry for that. Sorry. Whoa. Why is it red? Oh my god. That's so clunky. Oh. Whoa. Why is it so red? Oh no. Oh no. I think it's okay now. Let's continue with Sayori. Hello, Sayori. Oh, I like this one, Mas. It has some nice feeling in it. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them, but that's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. And again, I guess conveying feeling is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of things you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like both. A bit of both. There is a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that's happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, that one can give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, then that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh, it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing myself, my feelings after all. Thanks, Mas. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles yang kemarin ini masih some. That echo inside my head. Holy crap! Can't skip that. Monica. Jadi skip juga. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read my mind. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do so. Save me, yeah. Save me, please. Then load me. Yuri, let's see what you've been waiting for today. Well done, Mas. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire a fellow writer. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like we can get your poem to feel perfect. I can skip this. We can skip all of this, yeah. Ye, special things. Ini ngomong soal apa sih ya Pak? Oh, ini yang latihan. Benar juga. Kalau ini, oh sekarang bukan sama Yuri tapi sama Natsuki ya. Okay, with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I will be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turn her down. Since she's so cute and fun to be around, it has nothing to do with what I just said. Haha, you admit it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori? I can't figure out how you're seeing these things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody is in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trailed off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there is something that makes me happy, I will have to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Continue. I think I'll end the stream when the Natsuki route is finished, and then we'll continue it again next time for Yuri's route and finishing the first act. Yeah, that's all. Up. Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. Cute. Ribbon. Kawaii. Skirt. Bunny. Sugar. Okay. The NC is for Sayori. Fluffy. Your is for her. Feather. Oh, not feather. Oh. Chocolate. Oh, not broken. Pink. Kitty. Oof. Play, not play. Oat. Oop. Bouncy. Skip. Skip them all. We go swoosh for this route. Hey you! Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next time. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glanced down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can't get stuck now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel a little like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave. You alone and I will. Leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that list. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? 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 Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems really down lately. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Ah, that's okay, so. Well, first of all, you should really work out on your pricing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. And some people just have to stay. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. She probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it will be a lot more obvious. Yeah, it's already obvious, you know. You just don't get the signal. Nggak nangkap sinyal dari Sayori because you're too dense. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddled with her books she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. You've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friend. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. It's skippable. Oh yeah, it's skippable. Oh, third day itu nggak ada ininya ya? Nggak ada scene. Jadi cuma ada 2 hari scene, terus udah. Or am I missing something? I'm not missing anything, right? I hope I'm not missing anything. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course! You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seems like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good fighter. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. That's okay. What? You're not very confident about your writing, aren't you? Eh? Oh, what are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally see it. Maybe not to act arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. Yeah, she's very insecure about herself. If she acts like she's the best, then the other people might think that way too. Right? Mas? Please just tell me you like my poems. I didn't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poem before this. Natsuki, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poem if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki." Something I don't want to be cute. Sometimes I don't want to be cute. But nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want not to get off. Maybe it's because her lips started to part with her. I looked down. Her face are clenched really tight. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you rip your own palm. Gently flip the palm with my own hand until she rests her grip on it. I press it pat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkle that she put on it. Don't read it! Before I can pick up, Natsuki snatched the palm up from the bed. Is that any good? And I know you had my palm, so you don't have to read it. You read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your palms. I really do. Why would I judge you for your styles? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayuri, she always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of the problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Natsuki clutched her palms a little too hard. Self on her, hiding her eyes from me. I feel how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forced herself to extend her arms and set her palm on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because you. This is different. Yeah. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around. Ini jadi kita nggak ngomongin soal ini lagi, nggak ngomongin soal beach lagi. But when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward, because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feeling can never come out. My words are a little less empty, because you listen to me. But when something is above me, I can't reach for the star, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller, because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn apart? My faith is a little bit stronger, because you trust me. My thanks always my feeling to the best. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer, because you think of me. Because you. This is a confession, written in a poem. It's very straightforward. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Can't you say, tell me, what do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed me, noticed to me. I like it. Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can't think this thing sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. So cute. And that. Since Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the phone back to her. Yes, I do. Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her smile of hand surprised me with her assertion. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is saying. Able to be honest, she's trying to give me the in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of dissing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I will. Never mind. I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedal on her words and leave it at that. Despite her best effort to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's phone. Continue with Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well... Of course I am. Good. That's all matters to me. Thank you, Mas. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm going to go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walked out of class from humming to herself. Can skip this. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? Eh? That's... Oh, come on, Mas. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Eh? No. I think you're misunderstanding, Mas. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So, I just need to ask you one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is a kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't want to do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monika's fine sweet too. Anyway, still the lady who knows everything. Skip. Last but not least, Yuri. I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Mas. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. Eh? What for? Just, I feel like I kept trying to offer advice when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, with Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun while talking to me. And because of that, I just keep my mouth shut about your phone. Yuri brushed her head into her arms and nothing. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think it's people really didn't like talking to you. Then it will be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I just... Oh. Thank you for the follow. Is it again? The Joker? Yeah, thank you for the follow. I've gotten so used to it. That's it, that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Seeing this like, wait, I think I read this somewhere. Reading this right is the one. Who said that first? Natsuki or you? Yuri? What? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Eh? Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? You're not. Alright. If you really comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as this. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Okay, let's skip again. Skip. We're deciding who will be choose for the Sunday activity, and of course, since it's the Natsuki route, I'll just type misalnya pick Natsuki. Ini masih sama. My anxiety shoot through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside the school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this chance I had to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. Seriously, I can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting anxious about Natsuki's welcome visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous about it, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchange number double check, but it turned out into conversation. It's almost different personality in the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. So like Natsuki. She also really like complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayuri since she left club early the other day. Why aren't you talking to her? It's like you have 2 days and your neighbor your home is next to each other. Tinggal jalan ke sebelah, susahnya apa? It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in her way in of my mind. Is it really okay for me to put Sayuri feeling sad when she might meet me? I decided to visit Sayuri before Natsuki comes. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Very strange of her not to run down and greet me. I hurried up to the bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayuri? Hi, Mas. Sit down in her room. Sayuri first smiled, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There is a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, I think. Have you? You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it's always been, and it has a really small air conditioner on top of that. I'm curious about that. Also, I recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decoration that she had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparation, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Awkward. There is in the wrong direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Finally got the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, there is no shaking her head. That's not good, Mas. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. Why wouldn't have come? Why you wouldn't have come here? You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why we all decided to have you come over today. Wanted to talk to me. Sayuri. Get Sayuri by the soldier. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There is no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayuri gave me a happy smile. You really put me on trap, Mas. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm shocked. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Because you never tried to understand her. That's why. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I know, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there is only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand all this at all, Mas. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like bad being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Having everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why I decided to this world just want to torture me. Every part leads nothing to hurt, but every part leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feeling at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. Now, Mas, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is everything could be like it always has. But it was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears hit down Sayuri's face. I made it join the literature club because I was selfish. and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept this punishment. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again kept Sayori's soldier. This time, I put her into tight embrace. Mas, Sayori, I don't really care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes me work hard enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I won't have it any other way. Mas, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arm being wrapped around her, Sayori's arm remained at her side. She started sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please. Don't do this. Mas, Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm going to write it. Heyo! Sorry, it's the last part before I end the stream. So, welcome back. What I want is for her to know that I care. You had in me to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I figure out that needs to change. Well, actually, it's not going to be that short because I need to finish the cooking part with Natsuki. No matter what it takes, I figure out what needs to change to make this feeling go away. And if there is anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally put her arm around me in the shoulder. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. She does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think I think that would be nice. Then, yeah. Sayori waves her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have to rather play. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me and at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It will be fun. I'm surprised Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we are definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Cooking with Natsuki time! I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. I'm hungry now. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey! I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you broke off a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything asked to you too, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good! Glad I couldn't count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky as he usually does. Nggak perlu jaim di orang karena nggak ada orang yang nonton juga. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, man? Come on. Since when did I need to be gentleman? Because you're a man. I grabbed the bag Natsuki held out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Your chest has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate me being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think of I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not a school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you're treating me like a kid? I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like you, Don't mean you should treat me like Natsuki banget. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Okay? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How you know that anyway? Just throw me on this one. Terserah mas, terserah. Cross. Hey! What was that to me? Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. You get all sore when girls call you Cruz. I finally found your weakness, mas. Natsuki smiled deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insult like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag, so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled food. What spilled food here? And plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movement to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Mas, where did you put the food coloring? The batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the tray. I think it's in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? You want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Natsuki wants to know what the main character's like. Low-key sekali ya. Dan main karakternya nggak paham sama sekali. Super dense. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that's look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instruction. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth in the end if just looking at it makes everyone else lighten up. Like the ones you met on the first day, yeah. It's true, like the one you like. I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayuri and Monika's delighted expression. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sound like you're starting to understand? Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We're using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisking huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing is still all lumpy? Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Kita ngambil Natsuki Road, terus habis itu mau dibalikin lagi buat ngambil rutenya Yuri before ending the first act. Something like that. Udah direncanain kan dari awal stream waktu itu, if you remember. Here, look. Natsuki grabbed the whisk from me and uses her other hand to fill the ball back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Yang rute Osana Najimi tadi juga udah. For some reason, kayaknya apa namanya ya? Cutscene-nya itu per rute cuma 2 ya? Atau 3? Kalau cuma 2 berarti udah benar. Kalau ada 3, aku nggak tahu kenapa. Ini 2 rute yang jalan, nggak ada cutscene buat yang ketiga. Jadi tadi kan nyelesain rute Sayori udah kelar. Diselesain sebelum scene ini karena kan di scene ini cuma udah 2 pilihan doang. Jadi langsung lanjutin ke Natsuki, diselesain di sini. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki stick a finger in the icing and pop it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki starting to family. I don't want your gross finger in my icing. Your icing, eh? Am I forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying the icing, trying to inch my finger toward the wall. Cross finger in the icing. Yeah, you should brush your hand first. Remember to wash your hand before sticking your filthy hand into anything that you want to cook. I'd like to see you try. I push harder just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, making her stumble on her turn. Grass! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There is a big blob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead of whipped it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my face. Don't play with food, please. You wish. I'm faster. I gave her whisk with my hand before it reached my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand and to fight back, but it grabbed that one as well. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you reach to it. Thank you for calling me gross. Am I that gross? You do it to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girl like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki fingers and put it in my mouth. smooth, licking off the icing. Oh my god. We're back. It's the hourly connection reset. Oh my god. My stream is cursed like this. I can't even stream for more than 1 hour without disconnecting. Okay, we're back. The face is entirely red. Mas, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? Yeah! You cannot do that. Really? Please, MC. Please, Mas. Jangan gitu. How did the mood turn into this so quickly? Well, you guess. Mr. Spider. Why am I starting to feel this? Eh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going. Masih gila sudah open. Something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcake yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, Tommy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistake. Bukan dirty doang, jadi ada apa namanya, kain ditaruh dekat oven, kepanasan, terus jadi berasap, kebakar, kayak mau hampir kebakar gitu, something like that. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. Oh yeah, it's only the tray. Wow, how? Cuma tray-nya doang dimasukin. Is that even possible to set off smokes just from the tray? So she set it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stopped. Anyway, I'm putting them on the oven now. Yeah. She's using a mitt. Did you not read it? Where is it? Here. Natsuki used an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. The tension from the moment before still lingered over my head. But the moment has already been lost. I watched as Natsuki sliced the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly picked the whisk and continued the icing, like nothing had ever happened. Ah, that smells good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opened the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly showed off the different coloring cupcake on each of the trays. They look even better even once you add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I broke decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Now I want to eat cupcakes. I'm hungry. Here, put the icing into the bag. Natsuki hand me some plastic bag. I have the nozzle and that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. You probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I picked out one of the nozzle that has much thinner tip than the other. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make streaks or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on the cake, like happy birthday or whatever. I see. That gives me an idea actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word in each of the cupcake. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. I'm cool. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. You judge. You can't judge. You forget. Oh, well. Natsuki voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? Nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picked up the paste and fastened nozzle onto the edge of the bags. There is a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I show you how to do it. Just giving a chance to think about before Natsuki quickly move on. He showed me to apply the icing and then we each get to work. When we're already finished, Natsuki put them all in side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad is making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Ahaha. Sayuri is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she will still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have times for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Is Natsuki just live with her dad? Like, she doesn't live with a complete family without mom? Oh, really? That's a shame. It's your fault for not working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this stage. Man, as usual, Natsuki placed the blame on me. You can bring the cupcake tomorrow, right? If you and Sayuri carry some, then you can probably do it in conflict. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listened to you. Oh, yeah. Again, think back to the conversation I had with Sayuri earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayuri always just listened to me. But at that point, it feels like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll lock you out, guys. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, eh? What you said before about not always having this change? It doesn't have to be that bad at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or just go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looked at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah? I want to spend more time with you. Mas, I thought you only care about getting this done. I'm sorry, I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay longer here if I could. I feel the same way as you thought. Natsuki suddenly getting closer to me. Oh, it's spicy. Wait, Natsuki, standing inch from me, Natsuki look at me. Emang nyampe ya? Bukan Natsuki pendek. Kayak, you know, dia ndongak buat ngeliat main karakter yang mungkin tinggi. I feel her finger candy clutch at the side of my shirt as if holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheek and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? I don't know. You guessed it, main character, Mas. My head starts to grow dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. Oh, I felt it. But what? Oh, where now? Natsuki started jumping. Sayori? Eh? Ah. Hi, Mas. Perfect timing, Sayori. Loh, tumben. Biasanya yang perfect timing si Monica, tapi sekarang Sayori. Just now we were. It's okay, Mas. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well. I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcake before then. Anyway, later. She get it out here. Goes whoosh, Natsuki goes whoosh. Like that. A little faster, Natsuki hurried off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such a good friend. That's all matters to me. Tears start all down Sayori's face. That's all matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Mas? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Mas. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Mas. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Mas, I like you so much that I want to die. Don't say that, Flick! Oh my god. Famous last word. That's how I feel. And that's enough. That's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt anyone anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. That's friend zone. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seem after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best, and that will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forced a smile through an incredibly pain expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Friend zone. She's friend zone. I should write a poem about this. Why am I making a joke in a scene like this? I'm sorry for that. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment. Remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about this stupid feeling. I know you're right. I know this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I need to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone must. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops her knee. I can do this! I cannot do this! I can't do wailing. I cannot. My throat hurts. Just imagine me wailing in desperation. Okay, finish. Let's continue. Clutching her head with both hands, she screamed as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori yeeted out like Natsuki did just a moment ago. She looked over her shoulder and flashed me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feeling and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something happen different. I know this stuff will continue to flood me until things are back to the way they are. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayuri will always be my dearest friend. Zone! It's friend zone by TMC. Why are you so tense, Mas? And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Okay, that's all. Since it's the D-Day, we'll continue to the other route. And that is the last route, Yuri. But that's for the next stream. Yeah, just Yuri. Thank you for coming and watching my stream. See you next week. Bye bye.